All right, hey, how y'all doing? I'm sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. Y'all can't keep me here late today. I got some stuff that I have to do. Um, and I can't wait. I got some. Hold on, why is it? I'm seeing a lag. Okay. Yeah, I got some stuff that I have to do. So y'all can't keep me here late today. But I'm glad that y'all here to share a little time with me. Hold on, I'm trying to shut some stuff down here because some interesting stuff is going on. Okay, shut that down. Shut that down. I can shut that down too. I think I can shut that down. Oh, come on. Hold on, I'm sorry. Try to get all of this stuff together before I came on, but what? Okay, yes, that's where I'm going. And there we go. All right. So, okay, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. Let's get to it because I ain't got all day. Jerica Van says she's first, and she is. Good afternoon, Jerica. Sea Breeze over there on YouTube says she's first. You are first on YouTube. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Erica Hummins, good afternoon. Erica's representing Reading. Good afternoon to you. Hold on a second. Let me see something. I'm trying to see. Do y'all mind if I do something? Yes. Well, no. Let me just go on with the show. Terry Anderson, representing Downtown. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And rounding out the top five, DeAndre Crosby says he's first. You're not first, but you are in the top five. Good afternoon. Thank you guys for being in the top five. I know something special to me about the top five. So I appreciate y'all. Pamela Kinney, good afternoon, representing North Avondale. Good afternoon. Tony Revels, say what's up. What's up, Tony Revels? Appreciate you. Dina Johnson and Angel. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Diane Huddleston, Angel. So that's like two angels in a row. We're going to be blessed today. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Representing Colerain Township, by the way. Scott Bain in the house. He's on I-70 driving back to California. All right. Well, congratulations. Sierra says she's representing Boston. Good afternoon. Darnell Hunter. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And Dina, by the way, says she's representing Walnut Hills. Our own Wonder Woman, Jacqueline Carter in the house, representing Evanston. Good afternoon. Carolyn Smith. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Alethea Bougie Ass Williams. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I missed whatever it was you said on the end of why, because I was trying to set up. I had just got here and sat down, and I was trying to set everything up. So I missed what you said. You took some shots or something, and I missed it. Don't say it behind my back. Don't say it behind my back. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Good afternoon, Alethea. DeAndre, I already said DeAndre. Myosha Thomas says not first. Checking in from the bunker. All right, Myosha in the house. Good afternoon, Myosha. Good afternoon. I can't make no comments about her because she'll boycott me again. James, King of Talk, this is getting to be ghetto. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But thank you for checking out the show. I don't know what that means. Tell me what you mean by that. Samuel Campbell Jr., representing Oakley. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ken, he says representing Cincinnati, living in Virginia, but that's not how any of this works. Let's see, Maria Smith, representing North College Hill. Good afternoon, Maria. I appreciate you being here. Ronald Dixon, say what up, though. What up, Ronald Dixon? Doc Chromium in Fairfield. Good afternoon, Doc Chromium. Is your real name Doc? Is your real name Doc? And what would Doc be short for? Like, I know, you know what I'm saying, in church, everybody, depending on where you go to church, everybody is Doc. Sup, Doc? No, Doc. Hey, Doc. What would Doc be short for? I genuinely, I don't know. I don't know. Lamont Edwards, representing Madisonville. Good afternoon, Lamont and Doc. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Butler Brown. And he says it is part of my name. What is Doc short for? Doctor? I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think, what name would Doc be short for? I'm genuinely, I can't think of it right now. But Butler Brown, Cartersville, Georgia, good afternoon. April Chanel, good afternoon. And Avondale's Finest. Oh, all right. Well, good afternoon. Regina Denson Griffin, representing Madisonville, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Steban Speed, representing Westwood, good afternoon. Andrea Bustle out there in Gulf Manor, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ronnie Bronson, say what's up, nephew, what's up? How you doing? James says you're always on CP time. No, not really. But I could see how you would say that. I could see how you would say that. Doc says part of my name. Brenda Early, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I believe Brenda's in Fairfield, if I didn't already say it. Did I already say Ronald Dixon? If I didn't, Ronald Dixon. All right. Good afternoon. Ronald says Dez Peanut Z. I think you was trying to say D's nuts, but you spelled D's wrong. Which is just funny to me. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. But you spelled D's wrong. It takes away from the joke when you misspell D's nuts. If he would have said Dez nuts, it would not have been that funny. Danny B. Dozier, our own Batman in the house representing Westwood. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We got Nat Turner in the house representing Walnut Hills. Good afternoon. Mike D. Ballard Sr. representing Woodlawn. Good afternoon. I don't know why that tickled me so much that he spelled these wrong. It's not that funny. Why is it so funny to me? It is not funny. Whew, let it go. Let it go. I had to talk to myself sometimes. Twin, good afternoon. Why yo Bill Cunningham big head so inside my phone moved back? What? What? That does not make sense. Sis Ladaki. I don't know what Doc is short for. Lonzo, say what's up. What's up, Lonzo? Did you steal those? What? You'll just be saying. I'm debating how, because I think I can still be just real. Like, people understand and respect people who just, genuine and all that kind of stuff. Twin, you just be saying dumb shit for no reason. Stop just saying dumb shit. I'm not saying you're dumb, but you say dumb shit. And you know, it makes you sound like a dumb person when you just say dumb shit. So just, like, try to not say dumb shit. Just give it a shot. Try it for like an hour. I'm gonna not say dumb shit. Like, think about cause you got time. You either, typing or whatever. You doing this, you got time to, like, when you type it, read it. And think to yourself, is this some dumb shit? Then read it again. And think, is this something like a dumb person would say? And if it is, just don't send it. Just don't send it. Just exercise just for the day. Just for the day. All right? It's just something we're going to give a try. All right? Let's see. Troy Scott, representing Pensacola, Florida. Ready to sip on his peach moonshine. All right. All right. I don't know why it tickled me, Rob. It is one of the best jokes ever. Ben Thomas, representing South Central Blue Ash. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me see. Lamont Jones, say grande, powerful royal people. Good afternoon. I'm sure you sent this before we started trying the exercise. Did you bleach your skin? You look pink or reddish. Okay, that's not as dumb a comment. I mean, the first portion of it is dumb. Why would bleaching my skin make me look red? But you could have just said, hey, you look a little reddish today. And then I would have been like, oh, my bad. And then I could, kind of go in and try to fix the color a little bit. But the bleaching of the skin, but that was before we was doing the exercise. So, we gonna get out one to pass. Your camera does look a little different today. I just moved forward just a little bit. Like I could move back a little bit. But, the reflection off my green screen, you see how the green in there catches me? So I moved forward just a little bit. Just a little bit. And so, yeah, it does, the framing is a little different. But see, twin, see how she said your camera looks a little different today? And then I would have, did you bleach your skin? Did you steal some lights? All that just dumb shit. You don't have to say dumb shit. You can just say, you look a little something different with your camera today. See? Andrew say translation from twin. You're very close. Move back from the camera a bit. Yeah, but I think I just explained that. Oh shoot. You said I was being mean to CK, but now you cussing out your listeners. I didn't cuss him out. Saying that he say dumb shit is not cussing him out. What y'all definition of cussing out? I don't know. Vincent Jones says, Landon in the house. All right, good afternoon. Ronald Dixon say, I'm off tomorrow. Finna smoke one for the nation. Okay. Let me see. Cross-dress. You not doing it. You're not doing it, twin. You're supposed to, before you send it, ask yourself, is this something that a dumb person would say? And then if it is, don't send it. How is this cross-dressing? Like, and I think CK be making stuff up, playing a character. I don't think you playing a character. Don't. Oh. All right. What else we got going on today? It just, this is not a hard thing to do. It's a simple question. Is this something that a dumb person would say? If the answer is yes, don't send it. That's not hard. All right. I got a chance for a second to glance at Lincoln's show yesterday. And I'm not saying it like, oh, I don't be watching Lincoln. I just happen to have a... I watch Lincoln. But over the past, I'm going to say 2 weeks, I've been really busy doing something that hopefully I can announce really soon. But I haven't really had much opportunity to watch the show. But I did get a chance to glance at it, I'm going to say for about 20 minutes yesterday. And I saw Judge Tracy Hunter on there, who I wholeheartedly support. I think, she was done wrong, and somebody needs to do something about it. We know who the somebody is. The county prosecutor can end a whole lot of this stuff. But I'm hearing some people, like, I hear some people like, oh, see, y'all thought a Democrat was going to do this and that, and y'all getting the same, the Democrats ain't doing what y'all thought they was going to do. See, could have told y'all about them Democrats, blah, 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 blah. And that's just frustrating to me, because look, let me make some concessions first. Democrats are not perfect. Democrats have flaws. The Democratic Party has flaws, and the different people in the Democratic Party have flaws. Democrats are not, some bastion of freedom and all of that kind of stuff, and do everything that they should do for all the people that they should do it for. But y'all acting like it wasn't Republicans that did it. Like, y'all acting like, oh, see what the Democrats ain't doing for y'all? The Republicans that was in office, they were the ones who created the whole situation. So y'all running around here like, oh, see, the Democrats ain't doing this. See, the Democrats ain't doing that. What were the Republicans doing when they were in the office with regard to this situation? They were the ones who, in my opinion, maliciously prosecuted this woman. And I didn't see Melissa Powers dropping no charges. So, well, but the Democrats ain't. No, the Democrat, and she should. She should. But you don't get no extra points because the Democrat is not fixing the problem that the Republican created. The Republicans that were in that office created the problem. So you don't get extra points because the Democrat hasn't fixed it, hopefully, yet. If that makes any sense. And I just, for real, I've been hearing people say, y'all wanted some Democrats in there. Now y'all see what y'all getting from the Democrats. That y'all should have voted for the Republicans. How would that have made her situation any better? How would voting for a Republican to remain in that office have made her situation any better? Like, for real, you don't get to just create a problem and then disown it when the Democrat didn't fix it fast enough. Hopefully, the Democrat will fix it. I can't say with 100% certainty that the Democrat will fix it. And if the Democrat doesn't fix it, we need a different Democrat. I say a different Democrat because clearly the Republicans they don't even see it as a problem. I mean, at least this is not like a point for the Democrat, so to speak. But at least the Democrat is like, yeah, that's a problem. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. But it is a problem. The Republicans is like, yeah, we created a problem. Well, we created a situation that's great. So none of these people are flawless. But when you're comparing the Republican to the Democrat in many of these situations that we see, clearly the Democrat is the better option. I would like to think that had we had a Democratic prosecutor when she was elected judge, that she wouldn't be in this situation. Zoom out the camera. No, I'm not gonna zoom out the camera. Trust me, I'm doing something. Y'all be all right. But yeah, no. I hope she would not have been in that situation. But the Republican created it and kept it going and elevated and escalated. Hold on, I had a few more people come in. Jeff Darden, fame. Good afternoon. There was somebody else. Mary Birch Lavender, good afternoon. Ronald says, just make your screen black and white. Oh. Okay, hold on. Y'all win. Let's take a vote first. Because I'm all about the people. I am, if nothing, I am a king that values the subjects in the kingdom. Y'all, if you don't like the framing and all that kind of stuff, give me a hands up, a thumbs up, something. Say don't like it, something like that. Say something like that. I'm asking, this is a poll. This is the king asking the people. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. I'm okay with you saying you don't like it. Or can we just keep going? Darnell says, I want whatever twin. Oh, that's funny. Brent hates it. Dina says I'm okay with it. All right. 1-1. One okay with it. One hated it. One say move back. One say it's all right. That's 2-2. 2-2. The size of your face is green. Yeah, they are. The framing is a bit close. And the green cast is more intense. But we can live with it, though. So I'm going to say that's a no and a yes. So we tied. Ronald Dixon said, you don't come on enough for us to even have an opinion. All right. Just don't make it gray. You will look bald-headed, gray. Okay? I'm good with you, guy, right now. Of course it's okay with me, because I'm not watching. Stop letting people tell you how to run your show, please. Can I do this? It doesn't matter to me. I'm just glad you're here. All right. That's okay. All right. Come on, make your voice known. And then we're going to move on. Make your voice known, and then we're going to move on. Stop trying to pump fake us. If we hate it, You're going to end the show. Who told you that? Where would you even get that from? Oh. Oh, y'all funny. If you hate it, just say you hate it. I'm back into fixing stuff. Tanika says, skipping my post today. I didn't see your post today. But good afternoon. I'm sorry. Regina says she's back. What's the question? People are saying they don't like the framing, the color, all of that kind of stuff. I'm just asking people, what is their complaints? There was a very specific complaint, which I always appreciate specific complaints. Because then it gives me something to fix. I watch on the TV, so the green looks funny. Yeah, that's what I watched it on TV, and I was like, it's a lot of green. Why is it the green so green? So yeah. Ben says it looks like basement dog water. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh. All right. Okay. I guess enough of that. Okay. Look, I'm all into fixing stuff. I'm all about fixing stuff. Regina says it's okay, but the side of your face is green. Yeah, that's the light kind of bouncing off of this thing. Hold on, I'm doing something here. Y'all bear with me. What green? I see blue. Now it's green because it's light. Hold on, because it's light. All right. I don't know if that fixed it. I'll have to really go back and look at it and try to, get it all together. I'll try to get it all together. There's a few things that I know that I can do to fix it. I'm all about fixing it. Why are you looking at? I got on a pair of jeans. What are you talking about? Alethea? What are you talking about? I see Crystal Hoskins in the house. Crystal Hoskins in the house. But yeah, no, I'm all about trying to fix it. Like, I got green stuff going on. There's still some green coming from here, but I think I know how to fix that. But it's not something that I can fix right this second. But yeah, I think I know how to fix that. I don't want to be sitting here, orange, and nobody be like, bro, you orange. So I don't want to do that. Maybe I can move back a little bit now. Move back to my normal kind of position now. But that also means I have to readjust here. Yeah, I'm still getting that green from over here. Getting that green from there. But I think I know how to fix that. But okay. All right. So is this any better? It looks like you have pink lipstick on. Oh, hold on. Thank you. Thank you. But this might mess up the getting rid of the green. All right. All right. So now, is that better? Is that better? I see Shannon C says better. Did that fix the Diane, the pink lipstick look? Regina says nope, but thanks for asking us. That's not any better. It didn't fix the green. I can still see the green. I think I know but that's something I'll have to do after the show. That's something I have to do after the show. Jeffrey says, please get on with the show, sir. I don't really have much to talk about, y'all. The government shutdown is officially over. They done released some information, email about Trump, and what's his name? Jeffrey Epstein. Hold on a second. They done released some information about Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, email. I will not be turning all the lights off and doing the show in the dark. I'll fix it after the show. It'll be fine tomorrow. I'm believing I'll be on tomorrow. What else is going on? What else is going on? Oh, hold on. Let me say this. I heard people earlier talking about on Wyatt Live. I heard people talking about buying food stamps and whatnot. And can I just say, I've always been against that. I don't think I've ever purchased food stamps. I know people who have. But it's just something that I've never done. Something that I've never really considered. It's if you've done it, if you do it, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. It's just something that's not for me. So if I understand if you get assistance in the form of food stamps and you need to change some of that stuff up. I'm not making a lot of sense. Let me work it through so that it makes sense to me and to y'all, and these are the inner workings of the way my mind processes stuff. If I get, let's say, $100 in food stamps, but my household can live off of $50 in food stamps, so I got a little more than I might need. No, I'm not turning the money back over to the government. And my house might already be stocked with food. I could just go buy more expensive food. But yeah, I might need some cash for something. I might need to put a little bit of gas in my car. I might need to pay my cell phone bill. I might need to, something. And if somebody else can use, I'm going to say, my surplus, and I can get something to take care of something else, I understand that. I'm not saying I support it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying I understand it. Oh, I think they get an Amazon delivery over here almost every day. and that's the Amazon driver backing up. So I understand it, but it's not something that I've ever felt comfortable doing. I've been approached by people about buying well, at the time, I think when I was approached, I think it was actual food stamps. It wasn't no card stuff. I've been approached by people about buying food stamps or whatever, and I've always said no. Just because it's not something that's for me. But I'm not against it, but I'm not, it's just not something for me. Is it legal? It is not legal. I do think there might, I can't necessarily say that would be a legal thing to do, but there might be a little bit of a loophole but the loophole, I think, requires some extra work. But there might be a little bit of a loophole where you could do it and get away with it. But it's just something I've never done and could never see myself doing it. Andre.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going all right.
Good. So I caught a little bit of the end of Wyatt's show about the food stamp thing, and I was catching a little bit about what you were saying. You said you don't agree with it, or you don't? I was a little confused, I guess, by what you were saying about it.
I'm saying I've never done it. I know it is illegal. So I can't necessarily say I support it, but I can say that at least on the part of the food stamp, the person receiving the government assistance, I could understand the temptation to do it.
So who, in your opinion, who holds more responsibility? The person who's buying the food stamps or the one who's selling it, I guess, would make it, I guess, wrong or in your eyes, or what it should be?
I think both. I think it's illegal. Like, it's illegal. So it don't...
Yeah, but so is jaywalking. So is it really that, like, I get that a lot of stuff are illegal, but it's just, I don't know. I don't see it the same as if, I think White was trying to equivalent to selling drugs or something like that. Like, I'm like, I don't, if this person is willing to sell this items they have, and it's not causing harm, this ain't mess up their mental or physical health, anything like that, it's not causing them any harm. I get this illegal, but so is alcohol for a while, and here we are now, you can sell it. So I'm confused on, I guess, where you're saying it's illegal, as if that's, I guess, is that your standing point on why you disagree with it, because it's illegal?
Well, let me just say, it is illegal. It's a little different than a jaywalking ticket. It's an actual federal crime. So it is illegal to that extent, number one.
Got you. Okay.
Number two, I don't know. Just from a moral standpoint, I guess I'm going to say, even though, like I said, you might have enough food. Like, I'm not technically taking food out your kid's mouth and all of that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It's just something about it that, again, I could probably spend 20 minutes talking myself through understanding exactly why I object to it the way that I do. But I can just say, for me, it is a moral thing in terms of, I don't know where this money is going to go. I wouldn't do it. I don't know where this money, number one, I wouldn't do it because I'm committing a crime. I'd be thinking people be trying to set me up anyway. But number two, I wouldn't do it because, yes, the idea that is money that is supposed to be going to support you and your kid or your children or your family's, healthy eating or whatever. So it's supposed to be supporting you, and then I'm cutting into that. I would feel bad about that, even though you're willingly giving it up, which says you might not need that much assistance. And then if you don't need that much assistance, then, and it's foolish, but if you don't need that much assistance, then why are you getting this assistance? But that's the thing,
like, I feel like they probably do. Like you said, if you have a surplus, like, individuals I know who've had it in the past or currently have whatever, there's times where there's a surplus. They go around and sell the extra because they pantry is full, the refrigerator is full, the deep freezer is full. And they don't have any cash to put in the gas or the car or for daycare, whatever else that they can't use those funds for. So I mean, I don't know. I just think that it's very interesting. As a capitalistic society as we are, we go to stores and get deals. We can't wait for Black Friday, all these different things, and we kind of create our own as a society. And I guess I get it. You say it's illegal, federal, all those jazz for the case may be, but like, I don't know. I don't. On a scale of like 1 to 10, I find like a 1 if that's the case. Like it's not a big deal, and I feel like that people are going around. Everyone is underpaid, valued at their job, right? Everyone isn't making the same amount of money as the CEO or the president or whatever the case may be of the company. So we out here attempting to make our lives better in any way that isn't harmful to any other individual, their mental, physical health, or anything like that. I don't see the reason of I guess the cause of, I guess not outrage, but disagreement about it, I guess, in a sense. Society was built on that, right? Like we are always looking for deals and always looking for a way to, have an edge. I wouldn't say take advantage, but have an edge. People, both parties are benefiting from this. This person will get cash or do whatever it is they want. Again, I don't think it's our responsibility to. You ever have someone say give you money and tell you can't do it's for a specific thing? Like if someone, maybe it's a birthday card back when you were younger or something like that, or some type of funds, and tell you what you can specifically do with it. Like, is that not? It's not strange to think like, wait, you gave me, it's mine now. I should be able to do with it whatever I want with it. How you gonna tell me what to do with it?
Hold on, let me ask you this, Andre. If I came to you, or not me, but somebody comes to you, and they like, Andre, I'm really hungry. I don't have no money to buy no grocery, feed my kids. Me and my kids are hungry. I just need a little bit of money to make it through. And you like, okay, here's $100. Go buy some food. And they like, thank you, Andre. I really appreciate you. And then you find out they gave $50 of it, I don't know, to their boyfriend, and he did whatever he did with it. Would you have a problem with that?
No.
Really?
Yes, I gave you the money. If I wanted to really feed you, I would have went and took you and your kids to a restaurant or whatever. Or I would have got the groceries. But if I'm going to give you cash, that's yours to do with it. If I disagree with it, and like you said, that example happened, and I felt like I didn't want that to happen, it won't happen again. I won't give you $100 again. But if I know it's the case, but no, it's your money to do it.
Wait. Why wouldn't you do it again?
I mean, I'm saying potentially. If I cared, if it was, let's say it was my sister or whatever case may be, then yeah, I'll do it again, whatever. It's not a big deal. But it's a stranger, and whatever case may be, and that was you came to me with a sob story, right, and I don't know you from a can of paint, and I hear you have someone in your corner that go ask your boyfriend for the money. Where do you come in? That's why I wouldn't do it again. But not because of what you did with the money. I care less what you did with it.
No, hold on. No, explain to me genuinely, why wouldn't you do it again? Even knowing all of that, knowing that she gave it to the boyfriend or she gave it to whoever, what about that makes you say, I'm not giving you no money again?
Well, for me personally, because you had another individual to help you out if that was the case. Like you came to me because this is my whole.
He can't help you out. He can't. That's why he needed money too. That's why you gave him the $50. She couldn't go to him and say, hey, I need money, because he didn't have money. That's why he got half of the money that you gave her. So she don't have somebody else to go to. So why would that stop you from doing it?
Well, she's buying food? You saying that they bought food for everybody? Oh, I guess I'm a little confused on the scenario here.
Yeah, you gave her $100, right?
Uh-huh.
She bought food. Her and her kids ate. She bought $50 worth of food. And then she gave $50 to, some dude on the street or whatever. She gave somebody $50.
Okay.
And you saying, if she came to you again, you give her another $100.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. So no. So if she did what she did with the food, and she gave the 50 to whatever else, then no, I'm not. I don't care about that. Maybe next time I'll be. If I hear that, then maybe $50 because you didn't eat the whole 100 for the food. But no, I wouldn't be like, you took that $50 and you gave it to your boyfriend or whoever else. Like that wouldn't. That's your money. I gave you. I've always stood up to you $100 and allow you to. And I don't know that it don't cost $100 or you didn't need $100. It's not on them. That's not on them.
Okay.
Like, I gave it up. Like, it is what it is.
It was
At that
just a
point, like, I
question.
can
I'm
control
not
what people do with the funds.
okay. I don't agree with that, but I look at it differently. But again, you have a right, of course, to look at it the way you look at it. Because if that was me, she couldn't get another penny from me.
I mean, I think that's different. I think that's outside of the scope. My thing is here.
Here's why I don't think it's different.
I think it's a little different just because this is even two people benefiting. In that case, only person who's receiving the money for groceries is benefiting. Like, you're not me giving the person $100 for groceries. I'm not getting anything out of that other than like I did a good deed.
Right. No, but two people benefited. Here's why I brought up that seemingly ridiculous scenario. I bring up that scenario because I think that's a lot of the problem that some people have with it. We, the people, because that's where that money comes from. We, the people, you came to us through Jobs and Family Services or, whatever. You came to the people and you said, I'm hungry. I need some money to feed me and my kids or me and my family. And we, the people, said, okay, here is some money. And then you took some of that money and you bought stuff, and the other you gave to somebody else and, took a portion of it and gave that to somebody else. And I'm looking at it.
But I think that's the part that, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm looking at it as one of the people saying, you don't really need that much money. Maybe you need your benefits cut because you living in a surplus off of the people. So, I think that might be a part of why people have an issue with it. It's not necessarily why I wouldn't do it. Again, I haven't completely talked myself through it, but I wouldn't do it because it is a federal crime, and I just morally I have a problem with it. But everybody's allowed to have their own thoughts on it.
I just think it's interesting because, as you say, like with the people paying into this and X, Y, and Z, but also I feel like the people who are buying it from individual pay to it too. Like, we all been paying into these programs with taxes and fees and X, Y, and Z, and that don't mean we are benefiting from that. When it comes to younger generation paying into Social Security, they may not get that. That's why I got 401ks now. You got people who are paying into school taxes and they may not have kids or the case may be. You got people who are paying certain city taxes and they may be remote workers. Like, so I get that, and that was like the same argument with the student loans. Like, it shouldn't be forgiven. Like, dude, these people are also taxpayers. Like, why is your say more important than mine when I'm also paying? This is something that if I say I don't care about it, you say you care about it, how you weigh more than me on said topic? And obviously goes into laws and all that crap is what my thought process is when people use that argument of, oh, you're using too much and X, Y, and Z. Well, that's fine. Use too much and I'll come on the back end potentially. Again, I haven't done it. I wish I could, but that's not been the case for me to do it. I just don't disagree with people doing it, and I understand the reason behind doing it. It's a deal. I don't look at it any other way. I don't look at it any other way than it's just a deal. Both parties are benefiting, and especially if the one is choosing to do it. And again, it's not the drug thing. It's nothing addictive. It ain't nothing harmful to the individual who's selling it. So that's just the way I look at it. I get the whole we the people thing, but I also think that people who are buying it also paying into it as well. So if they're paying into it and they fine with it, then if everybody was in the uproar, I guess 20% or the majority, or how we would figure out that number, or a statistic or a poll or whatever, it'd be a different story. But when the individuals that are participating in it who may not need it because if they're able to do it, like you say, illegally, then they must be okay with it. And that means they're also paying into said benefit or program with their taxes because they make too much money so they can't afford them themselves. That's how I look at it, at least.
I understand that. To me, there's something about people. I feel like it is taking advantage of people. I don't like that about it. And if I really think about it,
I disagree with taking advantage. I don't know how it's taking advantage. Like, they are benefiting from it. This is their, like, I know, agreeing with some other individuals who they came to you about this deal more than likely. Now, that isn't, and you're going and you're, knowing this is a terrible deal. If you go up there and said, hey, I give you $10 for $100 worth of food stamps, that's taking advantage. But if it's, there's 50-50 deal, that's no different from 50 on the Black Friday deal. This TV is worth, $1,500, $1,600, and on Black Friday, on this Friday only, this one day only, it's worth $700. it's just a deal.
I don't know that that's
But I hear you. I hear you.
yeah, I don't know that that's an example that I can accept as being comparable. But I feel like it's taking advantage of the people who receive the benefit, and taking advantage of the people who are giving the benefit. But
From
that's
who? From the person who's buying it, or the person who is
the
willing to
person
sell it?
buying food stamps. They're taking advantage of the person selling the food stamps, and they're taking advantage of us, the people, who provide the
But they
government
aren't they
with the
part of the
money
people?
to give out this
Because they
assistance.
put into that, they add to those, they add to that program as well. They pay taxes.
And
Therefore, they can't qualify for food stamps, so they're buying it from an individual who's willing to sell it, who is enrolled in the
right,
program.
they're taking advantage of that situation.
Okay, we just look at it different. Agree, disagree, but I appreciate it. I can accept that premise of your point of view. I just disagree with it. I don't think that I don't look at it as taking advantage, because it's not that they're coming up in the situation. They are having to just a deal. They have to come out of their pockets. It ain't something not enormous of they eating forever off the, you know what I mean? They're using it all the time, what the case can be like. I don't know. I just look at it a little differently. But okay, I hear
Yeah.
you. And again, I don't do it. I haven't done it. Again, when I was in college, I wish I could have, but never had the opportunity. But the individuals who I know who do it and have done it, and the people who I know who have them, are always kind of saying, hey, I got a surplus. I got extra. Like, I don't, it is what it is. What they felt, say, sibling or cousin, a family member, or stranger, whatever the case may be, never looked at it as they were unwilling participants in the transaction.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cause them any harm. So I guess
And
that's why I
again,
look at it
like
the
I
way I
said,
look at it.
I understand it. I just don't agree with it. And it's okay for us to not agree.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I appreciate your time. You have a good day.
Andre, I appreciate your call.
All right.
All right. Bougie, Alethea, you can call back now. You can call back now. Somebody said the sound keep going in and out. I'm not sure why it would be. Why that would be the case. I'm not sure why that would be the case. But hold on a second. I gotta walk back here and unplug something. That blower, that fan. I got a fan going because I got some screens drying and all that kind of stuff, and it's just a little louder than I want it to be. So give me just a second. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, that blower was the fan was a little louder. I got some screens drying that I'm about to have to do some stuff with. But yeah, no, I just don't agree with it. I don't think it's evil. I don't think it's evil. Like, I don't think you're going to hell because you did it. But I don't think it's evil. It's just something that I wouldn't do. Or hold on, I can't say that I wouldn't do it. It's something that I haven't decided to do. Because, given the right situation, you never know what you might do. But it's something that I've not decided to do. So, but I just feel like you are taking advantage of someone. You are taking advantage of someone. And if you, I kind of feel, I understand. I'm kind of vacillating on this because there's a part of me, like I said, I understand it. So I'm not like trying to be super hard on nobody about it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, it is immoral. So, I don't know, y'all. Lamont say all this discussion over some fake money from government who robbing everybody. but I ain't even tripping on it like that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You if I give you $100 to get you and your family some food, and then I find out that you gave 25 of that dollars to somebody else for something else, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna have a problem with it. And you can't get nothing else from me. And if you got so much and such a surplus, then you probably don't need as much as you getting. But I ain't mad at the people who getting it, because they getting it. I don't know. I don't know. Alethea?
What's going on, Eli? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. So you didn't get what I asked on Why Live today? You didn't hear me?
I did not.
Oh, well, that's good because I'm not going to tell you either. I got a quick question for you.
All right.
So I know you said you just morally, you just don't want to buy any food stamps or anything. But what if somebody's grandmother or mother needed food
Okay.
and their child or grandchild bought them food with their food stamps to make sure that they eat? Do you think that's morally wrong as well?
Wait, say it again.
Say like someone's grandmother or mother don't have any food and their child receiving benefits, SNAP, EBT, take their card and buy them food as well. Do you think that's wrong?
Do I think it's wrong? No, I don't think it's wrong. I think probably that mother or grandmother or whoever's in need probably need to go down and get some assistance.
Well, sometimes you have this. Did people feed you when you were growing up? Like, can you remember going to like your aunt's or somebody's house and everybody eat together as kids?
You're asking if I ever went to a family gathering where there was food?
Whether it was a family gathering, whether it was spending the night with your cousins, like anything.
Sure, I
like
spent the
that?
night over some of my aunts and or uncles' houses from time to time, yes.
That could have been receiving SNAP benefits. So right now it's saying that it's still illegal whether you sell them or if you share it. It's called sharing. Like you still committing fraud if you feed other people. With
But
your
come on,
SNAP
no,
benefits.
that's clearly different. That's clearly
But
different.
it's
No, it's
listen,
nowhere. It's not
it's
even
different, but it's illegal. What I'm
it's
telling
not
you
illegal.
is
It is nowhere near the same.
it's illegal to share your benefits. You
It is
can't
not. It
go
is
and
not.
feed another family.
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
You're wrong.
I'll go ahead and start arguing. I'm gonna listen to you. But
No,
go ahead.
I'm just telling you you're wrong. If I get benefits, me and my 6 kids, right? And I cook, and then my nephew come over, and so my nephew eat. I didn't break no law. That's not even reasonable. That's not what they talking about when they're talking about sharing benefits. Like there's no reasonable person would be like,
I gave you
should have
two
let that
things.
loop.
I could also go and buy for your mother or your grandmother who don't have benefits. Both of them are wrong. You only supposed the person receiving the benefits up under that case is the only people that's supposed to benefit from that. No other. It's all illegal. It's fraud.
It's
So don't say I'm wrong.
No,
Just say you don't. You want to look at one place as illegal,
no,
but
I'm
not
saying
the
you're
other.
wrong.
You want to think that if I sell them, oh, you're illegal. That's wrong. They're morally wrong. But when you're actually sharing the benefits from people who not on the case, that's wrong too.
Okay. Hold on. Let's accept your premise. Okay, it's wrong. Okay.
Just make sure you get some Pop-Tarts. I'm just over you.
Okay.
Just make sure you get
I
Pop-Tarts.
don't understand. What was the point that you were trying to make by coming up with that ridiculous scenario?
Because you keep saying everything's so wrong and morally I couldn't do it and things like that. But you wouldn't mind somebody sharing them with
Hold
their
on,
grandmother or
just so
mother,
that,
then that's
and
not wrong.
I just want to understand. The point that you're making is you believe me selling my food stamps to Twin is the same as me having my nephew over one night for dinner. You think those are the same?
I think what it says, you cannot share your
I'm
benefits.
I'm asking a
So
simple
it's putting
question.
it in the.
You
I'm telling you, it's putting it in the same
you don't.
category. So yes,
So in other words, you don't want to
yes.
answer the question.
It. I think yes. What more you want me to say?
Oh, so wait, I didn't hear
Yes.
you say yes. So you're saying you do
I said
believe
it
they
3
are the
times.
same? Hmm?
They face the same charges. It's so fraud.
I didn't
It's
ask you
both
that. I
both
asked you, do you
are fraud.
believe that
Yes.
those are the
I said
same?
yes. I
Okay.
said yes.
I think
I said
that's
yes.
I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
So if you're in a family that could be childish and like, oh yeah, she sold a food stamp, they're gonna investigate, and then you'll be in trouble.
No, you
Now,
won't.
if
I can
somebody
guarantee, and I
else,
don't really do guarantees, Alethea. I can
wait a minute,
guarantee you.
be quiet. Good Lord.
I listen
Now, if
to you.
somebody else called from the family like, oh, she bought food for her grandma. That's still illegal. They still gonna investigate and have you for fraud.
Is it my turn?
If they can prove it, it's fraud. Yes, it is. I'll be quiet.
I can guarantee you, Alethea, you could call whoever, the federal police, the government, you could call Donald Trump himself, Pam Bondi, whoever you want to call, and you tell them, I received SNAP benefits, and I went out and I bought grocery for my family. But yesterday, my nephew came over and he ate with me and my 6 kids. You not getting prosecuted. If you get prosecuted, you getting off. Nobody has ever, will ever get in trouble for that, ever. Ever.
Okay.
It
I think you should call.
won't happen.
I think you should call tomorrow, Jobs and Family Services, and check.
I don't
think you
have
should
to.
call. Don't take my word. You should though.
But I don't
You
have
should,
to.
because I just said there's a lady right now. She was selling dinner that she cooked, and I don't know if it was leftovers or she was creating a business or whatever. Same thing. She's in trouble. She's
That is
supposed to do
not
that.
someone
It's for you.
whose nephew came over and
It-
ate dinner, spent the night,
But
and
even
ate
if
dinner.
you give it to your grandmother or your mother, you can't do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's just for the benefit of who's on that case. It don't go to anyone else. But I'm just saying, you have partake in food sharing, so it is what it is. Whether people have bought the stamp, you ate the food. Just say that. You ate the food. But call Job and Family.
I don't even understand the point that you were trying to make. I genuinely don't. Because there's no part of me
You
that
think
believes.
it's morally wrong
There is no part of
that
me that
if
believes
someone
that
purchased
you
food
believe
stamps
that that's the same
150,
thing as selling food stamps. No part of me believes
what
that.
I'm telling you, it's still fraud. If I take my stamps and buy somebody else food for their home, that's still fraud, is my point.
Okay.
And I asked you, do you agree with that? Is that still morally wrong for you? You said it's different. I'm asking, is it morally wrong for you?
I
You
thought-
said it's morally wrong when you
Okay.
get money for them.
Again, I thought I answered that question.
You didn't. So stop being smart and just answer.
Huh?
Stop being smart. Just answer the question. Because I'm telling you, you get me upset. And I'm at work.
I don't know why I'm having a. Are you whispering?
No. I'm on my earpiece.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Ask me the ridiculous question again.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you the best.
You,
I'm gonna give you
you
the best
are
answer I can.
entirely the pettiest.
No, I'm trying to answer the question. Go ahead. Ask me again.
You're so petty. I said you feel like it's morally wrong to sell your food stamp.
No, I feel
But
like
do
it's
you
moral.
think
Hold
it's
on, hold on, hold
morally
on.
wrong
It's
to
morally.
share your food
Wait,
stamp
wait,
benefit?
wait. You're mischaracterizing what I said. I think it's
Oh,
morally wrong to purchase them. I'm not
okay,
on the seller. I'm on the
okay.
purchaser.
So, okay. I get your point. So, do you think it's morally wrong to accept them when somebody gives them to you? Because that's what all have. People take care of other people that be on Snap. Like they do. It's just what happens.
I'm gonna say
Families
no,
feed
not
other families.
okay. Hold on, I had to
Okay,
process.
and that's the answer. No.
I had to wait. I had to process. Let me answer the question. Um,
Yes, sir.
no, I don't necessarily think it's morally wrong if someone gives them to you because you're in need. I don't necessarily think that's wrong, morally. No.
Okay, good. I'm so glad I got your answer. But I'm just telling you that that's illegal as well. You can't share your benefits. That
Okay.
was the point I was making. And thanks for always trying to make people sound like they think asking a dumb question. It's just you always want to be right.
No, you.
Always.
Yes, I always want to be. How many times do you want to be wrong?
I could be wrong.
No,
I
I
told
didn't
you
say
that.
you
I
can
could
be
be
wrong.
wrong.
I said how
But
many
you're not going
times.
to tell me I'm wrong about
Hold
no
on.
damn price of no
I said
Pop-Tart.
how many times do you want to be wrong?
Well, I want to make sure that I know what I'm
No,
talking
no,
about,
you didn't.
but
Hold on.
I'm
You're not answering
okay.
my
I'm
question.
okay with being wrong.
Hold on. But that's not what I asked you. I
See, no,
asked
I'm
you
not doing this. I'm not doing this with you.
how
I asked you
many
a question.
times
I
do you
asked you a
want
question,
to
and
be
you
wrong?
answered it. You said no, and I'm gonna take your answer. It's no. You don't think morally it's wrong for someone helping someone else out, and I just wanted to make the point that sharing the SNAP benefits is just as illegal as somebody buying your stamp. So your morals are not balanced.
They are.
Okay, sir?
My morals are not necessarily tied with the legalities. I'm acknowledging
Okay.
that
Well,
it's
I'm just
illegal,
saying, it's
but
still
that doesn't
illegal is
necessarily
illegal,
mean makes
okay?
it moral.
That's like you're saying, oh, I don't mind you selling your stamps to get alcohol, but I do mind if you sell them to get crack or weed. No, it's all illegal. That was the point I was making. So you go ahead. You have a good day. And then I ain't even going to tell you what I said on Wyatt Live. You're going to have to go back and listen yourself.
Let me ask you one question before you go.
Okay.
This is a simple question. You work at a beauty shop. I'm sorry. What's the appropriate? Because beauty shop, I don't think that's what they call them anymore. What are they called now?
No, it's called a salon.
Okay, you work at a salon.
Yes.
I just want to know: are you part of the problem? Are you slicking those girls' hair down to the side of their faces?
You was I talked about you in a girls group, not the girls room, in a girls group, and I just felt like y'all all know that y'all are being judged by your baby.
I just want. Will you just
His
answer the
name
question?
is Emanuel Livingston.
Are you
So,
a part?
so just know you're about to get a lot of hate
Are
for women
you?
coming your
I'm just
way.
asking though. Are you a part of the problem?
Yeah.
Are
Well,
you?
I will say this: if their service request is to get baby hair, I would provide that service. But majority of my clientele is more conservative, so they like their hair to be finished very neatly. So no, baby hairs are not 80% walking out of my salon. It's more the younger
But it is
women.
something that you are doing. You are part of the
It
problem.
is a service that I provide, yes. So if it's we're on services, you already know what I was about to say. But I'm not gonna mess up your show. Have a good evening.
You do the same, Alethea.
Okay, bye, Eli.
All right. That is Alethea. She is part of the problem. She is part of the problem. I'm telling y'all, hairstylists, y'all got to take a stand. Y'all got to take a stand. If they come in and say, I want my baby hair, I want my baby hair slicked down on the side of my face, you got to be the one to say, oh, I'm sorry, baby, I can't do that. We don't do that here. It's not good for you. It's no, I'm not gonna, no, no. Here, let me suggest this. You know what I'm saying? Just say no. Just say no. But in in all honesty, in all honesty, no, it's not illegal if your niece or your nephew come over and eat dinner with the family and you get SNAP benefits. That's not illegal. It's not. That's not what they're talking about. Now, I'll grant her, yes, illegal if you buy your mama groceries. You can't share that. It's illegal. Is that immoral? No. No. Having your niece or nephew come over and spend the night and share dinner with the family, that's not immoral. But she said she views that the same. That's why I asked her the specific question, do you view that as the same thing as me selling twins some food stamps? My nephew coming over to eat, so he spends the night. I got 6 kids, and he come and spend the night, and he eat with us. You view that the same as me running up on twin talking about, hey, brother, I got this. You give me $50, $100 food stamps, brother. I got you. I got that hook up on you. That's not the same. It's just not. It's just not. Again, I'm not like really harping on it. I'm just saying, from my perspective, it's not something I would do. But if you do it, I don't think you're an evil person, bad person. Yes, you're breaking the law. I don't know how many people get caught for doing that. But that's it. That's it. I heard the conversation going on about it, and I just know where I stood on it, or I know that that's not something that I've done, and I just wanted to share my views on it. Purple Pro says, yes, it is, because either way, you feeding someone else. I'm not even sure what you're talking about. What do you mean? Yes, what is? What are you saying? Purple Pros. Be clear about what you're saying, because just cause either way, you feeding someone else. I don't know exactly what it is that you're talking about. So yeah, if you can make that make some sense to me, not that it doesn't make sense, but if you can make it make some sense to me, I would appreciate it. And then also with the whole, you just want to be right. You just want to be right. I don't understand y'all want to be wrong people. I don't understand the people running around taking positions because they want to be wrong. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you take a position that you just want to be wrong? That doesn't make sense to me. Who are these people? Hold on. I saw somebody who had a comment about something earlier. Vincent says, you're pissing you audience off. Who? I'm pissing the audience off? Purple Pro says, feeding a nephew or selling for someone else so they can eat. Either way, you ain't the one eating. Purple Pros, I'm just trying to tell you that might feel like it makes sense, but it really doesn't. That might feel like it makes sense, but I promise you, it doesn't make sense. I promise you. And I'm just trying to be honest. And I can't believe that's like, how that example even came up. I can't believe y'all even, like, using that. Like, that feels like an example that somebody thought was good, in their head when they thought about it. But then one of those things where once you say it out loud, you realize, like, yeah, that might not be the best example. That's not a good example. I'm gonna try to walk that one back. I'm gonna stick with buying food for your grandmama. I'm gonna stick with that. Alethea says it's all illegal. It's not. It's not. Look, I'm telling you, it's not. Just like you were wrong on the other thing, you're wrong on this one. And that little portion, if you let that nonsensical portion of it go, then I would say you got a sound argument. Just let the nonsensical portion of it go. You and your family sitting around the table and your nephew comes over. Let that portion of the argument go. And then you've got a point. That's not as they say, that's not a good hill to die on. That one don't make sense. And stop slicking down them girls' baby hair. And I be seeing grown women, like in their 30s, maybe even 40s. I can't necessarily say. I be seeing grown women in their 30s, late 30s, getting their baby hair slicked down. I don't understand it. I don't understand. It ain't for me, I know it ain't for me, but I think there's some correlation between that and the state of the society, the African American community. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is. T Mikey G say leaving work. See y'all later. If E-Man is still on. It's almost 5:30. I'm out of here at 5:30. Just so y'all know. At 5:30, I'm out. I got some stuff to do. I didn't unplug it. I just heard the dehumidifier kick on in the dark room as well. Which reminded me, I do have stuff in there that I have to take care of. So if you're not home by 5:30, I won't be here. DeAndre saw, wait a minute. Yeah, Doc says, I saw a grandma with slick down eyebrows. What? DeAndre said, I saw a lady with baby hair for sideburns. They do be doing crazy stuff. Dave Aaron said, I tune in. First thing I hear is men with baby hair. Last Thursday, you were on until the Thursday night football game started. What gives? I told you I got some screens back there working. I got to go and expose those screens and then put them back in there and then let them dry and then post-expose them and then put them on the press and do some shirts tonight. So I got to go. I got to go when I got to go. Alethea say, don't mess up my hair money. Alethea, really, you can be one of the pillars of the community. You can be the person saying, no, that is detrimental to the community. No. I ain't even asked you about them eyelashes. I know you putting them eyelashes on. Eyelashes and baby hair is leading to the downfall of the community. you can steer them in the right direction. David said, "Can you do an episode showing us how you print shirts?" Huh. Maybe. Let me get at some thought on how I would do that. Let me get at some thought. Because of course, there's a lot of videos out there on it. It's an interesting little process. And I'm still getting, I'm very much self-taught, and I am still learning. I need a new press because my press, I bought it used and it served its purpose, but it's showing its age. And parts are expensive. And so when I buy parts for it, I might as well just bought a new press sometimes. So, yeah. CK?
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
CK, I'm doing all right. Part of this conversation is your fault. You called into Wyatt discussing this, and I just kind of wanted to mention my thoughts on it. I didn't necessarily intend on it turning into something super long, but I ain't got nothing else to talk about. So,
give me your thoughts, brother. What was it? I didn't hear it, brother.
My
Tell
thoughts.
me what you thought about
thoughts on the topic is I wouldn't buy no food stamps. I think it's not necessarily a moral thing.
Okay.
To do that. I think that's taking advantage of somebody. I understand the people who sell it. If you got a surplus and you selling it or whatever, I understand that. I also think if you got a surplus, that means you get too many. You get too much. And maybe that's something that needs to be looked at. But I wouldn't buy it. But I'm not, if you, like you said, you have, I'm not judging you, saying you're not evil or nothing like that. But you are taking advantage of probably a vulnerable person.
I'm the vulnerable person that's being taken advantage of, sir?
How so?
They getting the money from me, sir. The money. They taking money.
No, you're taking advantage of them. You're taking something of value and basically cutting that thing in half. Or, whatever the ratio is, cash to food stamp.
But, okay, if you and your wife get married and you pay $40,000 for the ring and y'all fall on hard times and I buy for $20K, what's the advantage? Hey.
That's different.
Hey.
That's different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very, at least in my mind, that's very much different than, and I'm using the example, if I come to you, CK.
Yes, sir.
And I say,
yes, sir.
Bruh, I'm hungry and my kids is hungry. I can't feed my family. Will you help me? Please, I just need to feed my family. And you like, yeah, bro, I'll help you. Here's $100, man. Go feed your family.
Okay.
And then I take 50 of those $100 and give it to my dude. Like, here you go, bro. Let me get some whatever.
Right.
I want a new Raspberry Pi.
Right.
Raspberry Pi is not an actual Pi. It's a little small computer. I want a new Raspberry Pi, which costs about $50. So, hey, let me get that Raspberry Pi. Wouldn't that bother you that you gave me $100 for food and I used half of it to buy something non-food related?
That's a good one, the way you set that up. Possibly, but I don't think that's I'm just charity at that point. It's just, here you go. It's just charity. I'm just, here you go. It's like when I give money, I don't care. I don't care what the reason is. I just like the effort. Like when he be like, I just need $3. That's the sign say. So if he says, my family is starving, and I'm not believing that shit, no way. Because I have already the brain of everything is corrupt. See, the way I was brought up, you couldn't trust nobody. So everything is just a con game, including the church. So when a guy comes to me with his kids and wife is starving, I know he lying. But this is how he makes his money. he says the same lie over and over to get it. So when I fell on that hard time, I did find myself on food stamps. But what I found about being on it, and I don't know if you've been on it before, it's not even worth it, cuz. It's not even worth it, E-Man.
What are you talking about? It's not worth what?
What they give you and what you have to do for it, you might as well just work.
What are you talking? Wait, explain what you're talking about. What do you mean? What do you think that you have to do to get SNAP benefits?
You have to work. You have to apply for jobs. You need to be doing something to get to qualify for it. So the qualifications to get food stamp is so much work that you might as well go to work and don't get food stamp. That's the situation I found myself in. I was like, damn, doing all this hula hoops for food stamps, I might as well get a job. Because the time and money it takes to qualify for food stamps, you could be working, sir, not getting any benefits.
I have to
see
admit,
that's how you get yourself out of these situations. When you okay, first you needed food stamps, but then you find out when you want it for a little bit, I don't need this shit. I might as well just work. That's why you just use it for when you just down for a bit, downtrodden. Now some people make it a way of life, Livingston. Your thoughts?
I'm very confused about what you were saying. I genuinely don't think that I understand the point that you were trying to make. It sounded like, and please correct me where I'm wrong, it sounded like you were saying you actually have to put in work to get food stamps and it's not worth it. You might as well get a job. It's easier to get a job than to get food stamps. That sounds like that's what you were saying.
Precisely. That's the situation I found myself in. It was like, you trying to be a sorry. It's like always trying to come up with a way to get money from E-Man. If I'm always borrowing money, I got to come up with a different excuse. Shit, I might as well just get a job at Wendy's at the drive-thru.
But you're saying that
it's
like
so
that's
hard
a
to keep
bad
coming
thing.
up. Say that again, sir.
You're saying that like it's a bad thing.
No, it's a good thing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was telling him it's a good thing. We need food stamps to get us where we need to be. But I'm saying it's just not something you need to stay on. You know what I mean? Just use it as a trampoline. You know, a trampoline that you bounce on, like you'll bounce on it, then you'll go up in the air. Use it like that, but don't lean on it for like a way of life. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Livingston. I don't want you to depend on food stamps. Just use it if you, like you said, if y'all fell on hard times, you got laid off, wifey got laid off, sickness. You see what I'm saying? Then you could use those type of benefits, but don't rely on it. Do you understand?
I understand what you said. I don't understand necessarily how that fits in with the conversation that we were having.
No, the conversation, you said you had the convo. You said I wasn't wrong for selling my food stamps. You said I'm just taking advantage of people.
I'm saying buying food stamps, you're taking advantage of people. Yes.
Yeah.
So what does that have to do with what you said?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to let you know that the way of thought is we not thinking it's wrong. It feels like it's right. It's like y'all trying to explain to me what I'm doing is right. It's like how you always get on your platform and you say, they know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. No, motherfucker, you know it's wrong. That's how you think. So you have a certain beliefs. So if I don't believe your certain moral fiber, I might think what you think is wrong is right. But you always say, like, it's a flat board. No, some people believe what you think is wrong and they flip it over like that. Everybody don't have the same moral fibers. We can't think alike like that.
Well,
this is America.
Well, we could, but I'm saying I don't say that about everything. There are certain things that we know is wrong, like maybe,
buying food stamps.
No, maybe the buying food stamps. I can see different people have different thoughts and opinions on it, but there are certain things that just universally we know's wrong. Like if you're in a gray area about it, then you've something wrong with you. Everybody know that they're, like you don't molest kids. Everybody know that's wrong. Well,
Everybody.
I don't know.
Now that's the only one. That's the only one though. You ain't got nothing else on that.
I'm certain there are other things. I just can't think of them at this moment because I don't feel like it. But there are certain truths.
Like selling drugs.
Know.
Some people think selling drugs is right. Some people think selling drugs is wrong. It depends on who you talk to in America. So everybody, but something like that, you would be vehemently against it. But then I could talk to some people that would be vehemently for it, legalizing it and everything. So, that's a gray area that we're talking about. But the children are the only 100 percentile out of all of them because that's sacred. Nobody can violate that.
Children aren't the only 100 percentile. But even setting that aside and back to the conversation that I thought we were trying to have that I was confused about, you feel like, I don't even know how you feel, bro. Like,
I just feel that we got to stop being, when you all happy and nice and you got your parents, you got to stop thinking you know what the person that ain't got none of that stuff you got. Because some of them ain't got a mama, a daddy, or a pot to piss in. So they never was taught how to know nothing. So you can't understand how they feel. You don't know what they thinking. You don't know how they was raised. So people like that rely on food stamps. They rely on EBT. They rely on SNAP benefits. And I think we do need government assistance. What's your opinion? Do American citizens need government assistance in your opinion?
I'm not even sure that I understand the question. I'll just answer the question on its face. From time to time, there are circumstances where some people need government assistance.
Yes, that's all I was trying to get it through to Wyatt. And I just let him know, just because some of us make it out of the ghetto or the projects and make it to multi-millions of dollars, that don't mean we didn't leave people behind that are still struggling to feed their babies and their pets. You see what I'm saying? We have babies and pets in the community that are not being properly nourished, not nutrition. They're not being properly nourished. So this why you have to go to the food stamp and you could get EBT and Similac, stuff like that comes from the government. Right, I think we need that stuff.
But the idea that, sure, there are times when there are people who need assistance, but if you're selling your assistance, then you might not need it as bad as you think you do.
I'm selling the assistance because I don't need the food right now. I need the cash to pay this bill to keep the lights on, sir. Now do you get it? Now do you freaking get it?
I understood that the entire time. That was one of the first things that I said, is that I understand that.
Oh.
But
Okay.
If I give you money to feed your family, and then you take that money and you use it for something else, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted money for something else, you should have said, I need money for this and this.
Yes.
And that I would be bothered by that.
And you got to remember, as a husband and as a father, your job is to provide for your wife and your children. So when you can't do that, divorce is coming. It's likely. I ain't gonna say it's coming, but it's likely. You have to be. I don't believe in hustling, like selling dope and stuff like that. Go to work or get your own business. I promote legal means. I promote legal. I don't promote illegal ways. I'm just telling you what I did when I was downtrodden. Remember, I was a poverty person also, sir. I'm not better than nobody.
Okay.
I just called to tell you that, man. Much love to the commenters. And I'm praying for all their parents in the comment section, man. Much love, man. Thank you for taking my call, sir.
Thank you for calling.
All right.
All right. I'm going to be honest. I was lost a little bit. I was lost just a little bit. I comprehended every word that he said. I just didn't necessarily understand everything that he said. Or every point that he was attempted to make. Ron?
Yeah, what up?
How you
I'm
doing,
going to have to lock you in. I got to keep looking at the bottom of the screen to put your number in. What's going on, Black?
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know what you want to talk about. I'm just here. I'm off. I'm chilling. I got a smile on my face. Life is good.
I don't really have much to talk about. What did you want to discuss?
Shit, I forget. it slipped. It slipped right past. I just
Oh,
like your show. Give you your props.
oh,
You know, that's it, man. Just calling.
okay.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I appreciate you calling.
So,
What
so
what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead.
What words of wisdom do you have for the people?
What words of wisdom do I have for my people?
Yes.
Live and let live, and what you put out is what you get back. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's
What
real.
do you mean by that?
What I mean by that, the way you live your life is the way, you know what I'm saying, the things that reciprocate gonna come back. That probably sounds a little crazy. But check this out.
All right.
The thing is, if you live right, a motherfucker know when they come to your funeral. By and the way they know,
What?
say that again.
I said what?
Let me get this right. Hold on. I gotta get my words together. Hold on. It's everywhere. Hold on. What you put out is what you get back. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't know what you're saying when you say that.
In life, the way you live your life. You a good guy.
I'll try.
You don't be out there messing with nobody and doing all that old. You know what
Very
I'm
true.
saying? I'm the same type of cat. I
Right,
just happen to
but
smoke weed.
you're right. I try to be a good guy. I don't be out there messing with people, none of that kind of stuff. But people forever trying to do stuff and mess with me and treat me bad and be mean to me. And then people are
Fuck 'em.
forever telling me you need to be the bigger man and you need to overlook this
Oh
and
yeah, I
you
don't, I
need to
don't
let
like
that
that
go.
shit. The bigger man shit. Nah, these
Right.
nuts.
So, but I'm saying all of that to say you said that what you put out is what you get back, and I'm telling you, that's not been my life experience. So where did you get
Oh,
that from?
oh,
Where did?
well, shit. That, you gotta ask yourself that.
Huh?
You gotta ask yourself that. You know what I'm saying?
No. You're the one who said what you put out is what you get back. And I'm telling you, I don't believe that to be true. So I'm asking you, where did you get that as a life concept?
From my lifestyle
Oh,
and my living and my little 54 years being here.
okay. So you feel
Uh,
like what you put out is what you get back.
yes, sir.
All right. So, okay, that's fine. You live a perfectly, I'm going to say, neutral life. Like, you don't
Yeah.
treat nobody bad, and don't nobody treat you bad.
Nah, I ain't putting nothing out there. You ain't gonna hear nothing bad about Ronnie Dixon.
Right. And nobody's done anything bad to Ronnie Dixon.
Oh, I done got busted in the head a couple times. I done had fights, all that. You know what I'm saying?
But that could only be because you done bust other people in the head.
Nigga, I didn't mean to call you.
It's all right.
Whatever. Nah, you try to say that again?
You say you done been in fights, people bust you in the head, all of that kind of stuff. But that's only because at some point you was busting people in the head, right?
Only if I got busted in the head. I ain't bothering nobody.
No, because you said that in your life, you only get,
I'm still here. My life ain't over.
right. So, but what I'm saying is, if you only get what you put out and somebody busts you in the head, that would have to mean that at some point previous to that, you bust somebody in the head, right?
You and your... Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably so.
So
But you made me forget you made me forget what I was finna ask you.
Did it have something to do with busting people in the head?
Nah. You the son of a pastor, right?
Yes.
damn, it was, what was I finna ask you, man?
I don't know. I don't.
It's on past. That should be running past.
I was trying to get in your brain to understand what you was about to ask, but it'd be so foggy in there, I think you'd be out of smoke.
Say that again?
Nothing.
You said something. What did you say?
No, I just said I don't know what you. I don't know what you were about to ask.
Me neither. I forgot.
But so then, can we agree that as a life principle, what you put out is what you get back is not true?
Not from my experience in my little short lifetime, like I said.
Okay.
I done had fights. We done had scuffles. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't no nigga out there causing no problems and that type shit. You know, I was a single daddy. I took care of mine. So, you know, I had no time for that to be going to jail and, you know, none of that. Right. So what you put out is what you get back. That's what I mean by that. You know what I'm talking about, Emanuel.
But I disagree with you is what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
I disagree, and I think if you was thinking straight, then you would agree with me.
I am thinking straight.
You're clearly not. You can't even remember what you was about to say. You're not thinking straight.
I'm in the house. I know that. I'm off work. So I'm listening to your show and talking to you.
I believe that you can recognize the basics. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of concepts, when you're talking about a life philosophy and all of that kind of stuff, I'm not sure that you're in the position to understand something slightly more complex than I can see all 5 of my fingers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure.
Well, I'm hearing what you're saying. I'll leave it alone, and I talk about them theories when I ain't gotten there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
What else on your mind? What else? That's it?
What else on my mind? I ain't gonna take up the rest of your time. I enjoy your show. I respect you, young man, and peace and respect. Smoke one for the nation, and one. Respect. Respect.
Word. All right. Yeah, I'm not a big. I saw Vernon said, what did he say? I think the term for it is karma. I don't necessarily believe in karma anymore. I don't. I don't think karma is a real thing. Twin.
What's up, E-Man?
How you doing, sir?
I'm blowing one for the nation.
Word.
Nothing, man. How you gonna get mad at me and clown me and stuff about your life?
What are you
that
talking
shit
about?
look, you were so reddish, pinkish, whatever. It looked almost like you was at 12:30 bucks. Come here. Hush. Come here.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Come here.
You can't.
Get in here.
You couldn't handle that before the call.
She go too far.
But why didn't you just say that instead of all of that other nonsense?
Don't you be extra sometime in the chat? So why I can't be extra?
No, I don't.
No. Yes, you do.
No,
yes, you do.
I don't. Give me an example.
No, you always be saying smart old comments and all that crazy stuff.
Give me an example.
Sarcastic and all that. No, I ain't about to do that, man.
Because you
we ain't about to
have
tutti
one.
rooty fruity
It's
this
not
stuff.
true.
No, man. You be saying crazy stuff in the chat. So when I say something about your life,
I'm telling you that I don't.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just know it was too bright, and then it was like.
Then why didn't
you? Like.
All I'm saying is, look, if you turn on and it's too bright, why not just say, Emanuel? It's too
Why you
bright.
gotta be all educational all the time? Why you just can't go with the flow? Say, hey man, you too close. Move back a little bit or something.
That's
you could have went on your other phone.
Just say that. That's what I'm asking you. Why wouldn't you just say, hey man,
I'm not the one here.
The video was a little red today, or
I was being funny though. I was being funny. A joke.
It wasn't funny. It really wasn't.
It was funny to me because I was looking at my phone and I was like, damn, is my bright on or something like that? So I turned my bright down on my phone. Now I turn it back up. I'm like, man, this guy podcast today. And then you was like, you literally can AI jump in my phone type today. I'm like, why is he so close? Move back. You weren't like that last week. So I don't know if you hit the switch or something. You tripped over something. Made it. I don't know. Seemed like you stole the Lincoln Ware lights or something. Because it was bright, man. Your lips was pink or all that. No Diddy or nothing. But
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could just say that. I'm one of these people who...
man,
if
you had
give
all
me-
day, all week
if you
to fix
give
that
me
problem.
constructive criticism, I listen to it, and then I work on it. Because,
Man,
Alethea,
Nah.
I always want to be right.
No, you talk about people, baby hairs and all that. You shouldn't have been talking about your looks coming on in the podcast today.
Does one
See,
have to
you
do with
already.
the other? I
Lights,
ain't got no
cameras,
baby
action.
hairs to slick down.
You said what?
I ain't got no baby hairs to slick down.
I don't know. You might grab one of them old toothbrushes in jail. See, you got some. You might. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, it was bright though, man. You like you was close.
Okay.
You could have moved back a little bit.
You could have just said that. But what's on your mind?
No, man, I was joking. Look, I was just joking.
Those wasn't good
You
jokes.
talking about?
You need to watch some
whatever.
comedians and actually hear some good jokes,
I-
and then mimic.
I know
them.
you don't even watch TV, so why I'm even? You shouldn't even bring that up. You don't even watch.
No,
that one funny. That one funny.
What? Why did you get the idea that I don't watch TV? That don't even.
Man,
make
you
sense.
don't. You don't because you don't have nothing to talk about. No topics or none of that.
What?
I'm just saying, you don't watch news, nothing.
Are these?
Sports.
Are these? You telling us jokes again? I had to ask
No.
now because your jokes are terrible. So now I have to ask: Is this a joke?
No. It's twin thing. It ain't no joke. Do I think about the food stamps and all that? I buy them like crazy, man, to be honest, E-Man. I don't have no problem buying, like I told Wyatt. Hey, no, I have no problem buying them, man.
Okay.
So I don't think nothing wrong with we pay into it. I mean, you want to sell your stamps, that's on you. It's hard times out here, man.
How does that work nowadays? Look, back in the day, it used to be, okay, here is $100 in food stamps, and you like, all right, here is $50 in cash.
$5,400.
Now they got the card. How do y'all work that nowadays? Like, do they just give you the card and then trust that you only gonna spend $100? Do you bring them a receipt and then you give them, some exchange value?
You know how it is, man. Now, why you ask that?
No, I don't. I just told you I've never
It's
bought
the same.
them.
It's the same thing. What you saying? What you just said is they still doing it. So ain't nothing different. Man. Ain't
No,
nothing
they
new.
can't do that because you don't actually get food stamps to make that exchange. So that's why I'm asking, how does it work now that it's electronic?
I just told you. Just said. You just broke it down.
I gave at least
nothing-
3 different scenarios. Which way do it
And
work?
everything you said, I agree with.
So you're saying it can be any of those ways, just maybe depending on the person.
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't you just say that?
Well, you acting like Ray now. You answering your own question. Now that's some Ray shit. Come on, man. You answering your own damn question. You just broke it down to me and stuff. Why would you come back and ask the same shit? So you say 5,400. Of course it's 5,400. You get the card and all that. Yes, you get the card. Come on, you asking the same, answering your own question.
But how do I know if you? I'm
Some
asking
people
you.
have been
How does
finessed
that
like that, man.
Huh?
Some people. So I've been finessed like that one time. Went to Walmart, loaded up. I was hustling and everything. I'm thirsty late night. That's when Walmart was 24 hours, and went there 3, 4 in the morning, and thought I was going, spend about 2 something. Next thing I know, got there, doo-doo. Hold on. No, change the pin number on me, E.
And you had already given them your cash.
Yeah, I got my money back. Don't worry about it. Man, what? Hey, run that. But
So
you
it's
know,
there is a level. There's a trust, kind of handshake agreement
I
type
mean,
of thing.
you know, you got somebody, you know. Well, I can't really say it over the phone, but you know, when you're in the streets and stuff, exchange and all that and everything else you did, but I got my money back. Some just know I got my money back, and then plus when I did get the car, whatever, I got they stamp saying, hey, oh well, you ain't eating nothing. Go figure it out. You want to play me? Go figure it out. Had me all up there in that line and stuff, looking all stupid. Even though I paid cash, but I was looking stupid. Had a line behind me. I'm like, no, man, this the right one. And they want to turn off their phone. I ain't had no. I rent out of minutes. That's when they were doing minute cards and stuff. I rent out of minutes. I know you did.
I used to hate it
Yeah.
when I ran out of minutes. I used to hate
Huh?
that. I said I used to hate it when I ran out of music, out of minutes. I used
You
to
know
hate
the
that.
minute cards. You have to
Sure.
call
Yeah,
in.
and from time to
Yeah,
time I
they-
ran out of minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I used
So
to hate that.
yeah. So yeah. So I don't. It's
So then how do
from the
you do it
government.
now? Do you still trust people and give them like people just trust you with their PIN number? Just random people trust you with their PIN number.
You want their money, don't you? You want your fix. So hey, I got that card, and you know, I usually when I get it, though, I'm in and out. I ain't doing that little. You know, I've been finessed a couple of times, but I ain't doing that no more. So I do it right there, you know, transaction, and go
So-
get my merch, and
So the
here's your
person
card, and
need to
keep
be
it
there
moving.
with you the way you do it now.
Hell yeah, I ain't taking no chances no more.
Okay, then why didn't you say that? That was what I asked you.
Who was you getting loud with at first of all?
You.
And I said, then, if you go back and listen, I said different type scenarios to that situation. I say I agree with you. You answering your question, and so when you was telling, but I said it's different scenarios to it. If you let me finish or whatever,
Go ahead,
I
finish.
said it's
I
different
apologize.
scenarios.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
why you ain't say that? Come on, man.
I apologize, nigga.
It's different.
Go ahead and finish.
Man, you ain't gotta get loud with me, man. You ain't gonna do me like that today, your 5:30 walk away ass. No, but anyway, but that's how it is, E.
Okay.
That's how the game is today. It's still the same game, but you know, I'm just saying you ain't gonna finesse me. Get my merch and I'm gone. That's all.
All right.
Yep.
Look.
That's all, yeah.
I get. I don't agree with it, but that's just me.
You wouldn't buy none, E?
No.
Man, you crazy as hell.
Why is
Wait.
that crazy?
Well, you probably don't eat like they do.
Yes, I eat. What?
I mean,
What kind
you're on
of
a diet,
question is
ain't you?
that? Yes, I eat. Nigga, I gotta live. What you don't eat? What?
I'm talking about you. I thought you like on a diet type, sugary free and all that.
Bro, I'm 200 pounds. I ain't on no diet.
I thought you had cut the sugar and all that extra stuff out though.
You just
Eat
heard
healthy.
me talking about eating Pop-Tarts. I cut the sugar at the beginning of the year for like 2 months.
Damn, type of dad you were. I didn't know. I thought you you cut the. You don't talk about the ginger snap cookies no more and all that lemon cookies. But I thought you, to be honest, I thought you like went cold turkey on a diet or something like that. Eat healthy and all that. That's what I thought.
Coming up in January, I'm starting over.
Oh, you one of them type people.
Yeah, I might make it 3 months or 4. You never know.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean one of them type of people? What type of people are you talking about?
You know them New Year's resolution people. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lose 2 pounds after January. That's it. Making that New Year's resolutions
What's wrong with that?
type stuff. They don't stick to it. They really don't. They'll stick to it for a little bit after, New Year's and all that. Then they pick that weight back up. I'm like, man, I thought you said you about to stop doing this or stop eating that and all that. You got a fat turkey right there, fat turkey sandwich in front of you. What type of diet is that? Maybe dying to eat.
Wait, a turkey
Oh,
sandwich is not a bad thing to eat.
man, when you turkey sandwich with that extra bacon and eggs and all that on there, lettuce, all that calories in there you intake. Come on, man.
Well, a
Oh, I
turkey
can cheat
sandwich, hold on,
sometimes.
a turkey sandwich with eggs and lettuce, again, does not sound like a bad thing to eat.
Man, where I get my sandwiches at and where I get them you got turkey and roast beef on there, them double deck. Where I go to this place in Norwood. And they all that calories and all that rich bacon they put on there, man. Come on.
And just get it without the
That-
bacon.
No, that's what they wanted. I'm giving them what they wanted. I know what I want.
All right.
What they want that.
I'm not
So come
100%
on.
sure what we're talking about.
But you saying you want to lose weight and all that, but you got all that bacon and extra stuff on there. You know how people say, I want to lose weight and stuff, and they make their New Year's
I
resolution or
think
whatever.
you can lose weight and eat bacon if you know what I'm saying, exercise, like don't overindulge. I think you can eat a turkey club every once in a while.
Man, I've seen somebody do that, bring a whole damn piece of the work, man. Seen it, but they supposed to be losing weight and all that on a diet. I'm like, man, oh, you just wasting your damn time. Just lying to yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't lie.
Okay.
That's defeating the purpose. You cheating yourself, man. I ain't never said I'm going to lose. So what? I'm going to lie.
But
Yeah, that's all I can.
you could make a decision, my belly look like I'm hiding a beach ball under my shirt, and I don't want it to look like that anymore. So let me maybe make some alterations to my diet and start working out.
You talking about yourself?
No, I'm talking about you. I saw you.
You can see me, my belly all right. That was just gas, nigga. What you talking about?
No, bro. If you got that much gas, you need to go to the doctor right now.
No, that's I said right now. Not now, right now. No, that's good eating, man. I need to cut out though. To be honest, I'm up to age. Cause man, I cook too much. Eat, to be honest, I cook too much, and
You
I
can change what you cook and maybe change the way you cook it and start working out.
I mean, yeah, I understand that because a year or two ago, I don't know if I told you the story when I went to go get a checkup about a year or two, and they found a speck of blood in my urine, and I'm like, man, what the hell wrong with me, doc? He ran the test, and it was high cholesterol, and I eat too much fried food. So I started walking and all that, and I lost, a lot of weight or whatever, especially off my stomach and everything. And I got it down, started just eating straight fish and baked food. And I felt good, eat. But, I cheated now. I got back to fried food, but
Wait,
I normally
hold on. Don't blame that on no kid. I got a kid now, so I went back. You don't blame that on no kid.
I ain't say that. I ain't say. I said eat. I ain't say kid.
No, I thought you said you had changed it, but I got a kid and then went back to fast food. So maybe I misunderstood.
No, I said I cheated.
Oh, okay.
I ain't say I got a kid. I said I cheated. Yeah. So I'm all right now. And I go next month for my yearly checkup or whatever. I know he'll probably say something crazy.
I'm not a doctor, but I'm not 100% sure that high cholesterol leads to blood in your urine. I'm not a doctor.
No, it was heavy lifting and all that crazy stuff. It was a speck. When he told me, it kind of scared me. He said sometimes come from, say, the kidney or something he was saying. I'm like, huh? Because it's hereditary in my family. Most of my people, like my sister passed away from kidney failure and everything else. And
oh, man, so you really do, all jokes and, whatever aside, you really do then need to focus on your health.
That's why I do. That's why, I do. That's why I drink pop like maybe 5-6 years, maybe. I mean, every 5-6 years, something like that. You would never really catch me. I'd probably like tea or water, something like that, or juice, because they scared me after when she passed away. It kind of scared me.
Do you go to the gym ever? Work out?
No, not doing it in the house. And normally I walk. I do a lot of walking.
What do you do to work out?
I do push-ups and all that.
Push-ups and
sit-ups
all that?
Yeah, sit-ups and push-ups.
You ain't doing no sit-ups. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
You're not doing no sit-ups.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay.
You ain't seen a sit-up in I don't know how long, bro.
No, I ain't go pump fake on you. I ain't go pump fake. I ain't did it in a while, but I do push-up. Now sit-up, I ain't go pump fake. I have, but it's been a while. You right.
Yeah.
I ain't go lie on here.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Cause I care about you.
Yeah.
Why don't we join a gym and then go to the gym together, and you can hold me accountable and I can hold you accountable?
No, it ain't gonna work for me, cause I ain't gonna be true to it.
That's what I'm there for.
I can go with my old lady. She got a membership around the corner.
I'm not your old lady though. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna hold you accountable like I'm gonna hold you accountable.
She do. But
she
do I
clearly
listen?
don't.
No.
You can't even do a sit-up. I'm saying.
Oh, you crazy as hell. Let's bet. You crazy as hell. Shit, you probably outrun you.
Running is not a sit-up.
Man, I can now. I bet you I can outdo your ass. Now let's bet on that. I bet you I can do push-ups, sit-ups, climb the walls, all that.
Okay, how much you want to bet? Well, I'll bet you on this one. Sit-ups, and we see who can do the most. How much are we betting? $50.
Yeah.
Me and you just get down, sit-ups, go, and whoever do the most win the money.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, when you want to make it happen. And we gonna record this and put it on your Facebook Live so you can't lie to the people like,
okay, that's fine.
I showed up, but Twin didn't show up.
That's fine. You tell me when you want to make it happen.
See, you know I ain't about to do that.
But I'm for real. I'm saying we could go to the gym. We could join a gym together.
I'm not gonna be. To be honest, all jokes. No, I'm not gonna be true to it, man.
But that's what I'm here. That's what
I won't have the time and all that. I won't be true to it.
Nowadays they call it an accountability partner. I will be your accountability partner, man.
I understand, and I like the offer. I understand. I like the offer. Real talk. But to be honest, as Twins fan, I won't be true to myself to that.
I won't let you not be true to yourself.
I understand all that. But where I stand at right now, no. I wouldn't take that offer up right now.
Okay.
I just would. To be honest, I mean, I wouldn't, man. I respect you and all that, but nah. I ain't gonna be true to it. Because she asked me and she hounded me about all the time. You get your fat ass up and do it. No, you eating a donut and cookie right now. You mind your business. And then, I'd feel bad and go in the bathroom and cry a little bit and come back out. Hey, put that garlic bread in the oven for me. She was like, what? Like, never mind, I'll do it. Now, that was your fat ass. Look at your stomach like you 9 months pregnant. Like, damn. You just went in on me? Sometimes I be feeling embarrassed because sometimes I'm like, hey, baby, help me get up. And all that. For real, I swear to God on my mom, I'll such you tell you. And my bed said high as hell, and I gotta I don't really sleep upstairs. I sleep downstairs and stuff because that badass little boy of mine. But it's like a stool for him to get up, a bench and stuff for him to climb up the bed and stuff because he wants to sleep with his mom. But sometimes, to be honest, Emanuel, I don't roll off the bed. I use that little bench to get off the bed. I scoop myself to the end.
But that's what I'm telling you, man. We can fix this. I'm 200 pounds. You got to be a good 260. Like, we can fix this.
Stop playing, man. I'm not I'm 197.
You ain't no damn 197.
I'm 5'7", 197.
You are not.
Okay, man.
Bro, I'm 5'5", 200, and you way bigger than me.
I'm 5'7", man. I kid you not, 5'7", 197.
I believe you 5'7". I don't think you're lying about the height part.
I'm 197. I know too. My brother is 222.
Bro,
And if you see my brother, you be like, damn, he the one swallowed the wheel.
when
Yeah.
when the last time you weighed yourself?
The other day, matter of fact, it was Sunday,
And you was only 197.
197.
Your scale is off.
Well, you can take what, 5 pounds off because of the clothes or something like that.
No.
3 pounds off.
No. Your scale is broke.
Yeah, whatever.
You are not no 197.
Okay.
I'm
So you
200
want me?
pounds, dude. You are.
Okay, I'm gonna record myself. You got message, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna record myself, and everything. Send you the video so you can't think I'm lying and all that extra stuff.
I'm telling you,
send
your
it to you,
scale
and
is messed up. Your scale
my
needs to
scale
be
ain't messed up,
calibrated.
man. I just on zero.
Yeah, it
You
needs to be
talking about-
calibrated.
Man,
If
I
you
just
put,
don't know,
if
man.
you put, not that you would have them available, but if you put 2 20-pound weights on your scale right now, it would probably be like, this is 8 pounds. It need to be calibrated. You are not no 197.
Okay, if you say so. You the doctor now.
No, but I'm 200 pounds, man. I know.
Hey, man, you saw me when last year?
You bigger than you were when I saw you.
No, I'm bigger now.
That's what I'm saying.
Last year, yeah, this year I'm bigger.
Right.
I'm a little small, but don't say I ain't. No, last year I was like 180,
No,
186.
no, you wasn't.
I was
were
one. How you gonna
not.
take my weight? Damn it!
Because I can look at you and tell you are clearly over 215.
No, I'm not,
easy.
man. No, I'm not. I'm not no damn 260.
I said 215. You're easy over
No.
215. Easy.
Man, this ain't no damn Weight Watcher show, man. You done made this to a Weight Watcher show or
Because
something
I
like
care, man. And you just told me that you got blood in your pee. I don't want you to have
It was
blood in your pee, man. We can work out and fix this stuff.
No,
you said
it was
that
me,
your relative,
our
but your
lifting and
sister
everything
passed
else he
away
said it come from.
kidney
I'm good now.
problems.
I'm good now.
I
You
don't
think I
want you
want scared when
passing
he
away
said that?
because of no kidney problems, bro.
I'm good, man.
Okay.
I'm good now, but you know what I do, man? If I just walking, man, and walk and just stay away from the ding dongs and cookies and all that 2, 3 in the morning, I'm good. I'm real good.
All right. I'm not
But
going
I just got a habit.
look, I care, man. I care. And
I mean, I understand. That's love. I understand.
you ain't no 197 though.
Okay. I'm gonna record it, and then I'm gonna send it to you. You like, hey, here's the results, y'all.
Your
And then
scale
you go-
need to be calibrated.
I know it's already calibrated, man. Go on with that extra stuff, man. That's a brand new scale. I don't get on that crazy thing like that. That thing fresh out the box. It's brand new. Barely use that thing.
All right.
Come on, man. That's the right scale.
Where'd you get the scale from? Temu?
No, I got it at
You
Walmart.
weigh yourself on a Temu scale. Talking about I'm 197. Get a regular non-Temu
I
scale.
never ordered nothing from Temu, man.
You did. You already told us you ordered some sex toys from Temu. You told
No,
us
remember?
that earlier.
Now what?
You
I'll
did.
thump your head, man. You remember I was telling you that guy when I was on the phone, he was telling me about Temu. And I said, what is that? He said, you get your order back in a week or a couple of days or something, and it was cheap stuff. He said, I should order my wife this. I said, what? And he ordered us some
Now,
freaky stuff.
I'm
I said,
pretty
won't
sure you
won't
told
just
us
go to...
that you bought some sex toys off of Temu.
No, I told him, won't he go to Hustlers and get it? I said, won't you go get some freaky stuff? Because I think when I was talking to you, it was either Sweetest Day or Valentine's Day. I said, won't you do something special for her? Go, he said, I can get this freaky stuff right here. I'm like, what? And then he showed. I said, what is that? I didn't know nothing about Temu until he showed me.
And then you went
I said, why
on
don't you
and
just go to
you
Hustler?
ordered some sex toys and apparently a scale. And you
Man, because he want
weighing
to get...
weighing yourself on that Temu scale.
No,
And it's
no.
foolish.
To be honest, to be honest, she's from Dominican, and they gotta look at each other's phones to translate and all that. And he said, man, she ain't giving me none in 2 or 3 months. I said, oh. I said, what the hell? And then I said, man, I don't know. Better give her something. I don't know. Go in there and eat a stick or something. I told her something crazy, do some freaky stuff.
All right.
He was telling me, like, man, what the hell? Yeah,
Okay,
man.
look.
No, I never
I'm not gonna
ordered
argue with
from
you.
Timo.
I know what I know. I don't know where you got your scale from, but if your scale is telling you that you're 197 pounds, your scale hates you, because you are not no 197 pounds. But if you want to believe that,
Not my scare.
if you want to believe that, you can believe it. But the offer is there. The offer is out there. If you ever change your mind and you like, you know what, I want to get maybe in better condition, and I need somebody to hold me accountable, because I know I need somebody to hold me accountable. It's just one of the things. Once I get back in the gym, I know my man Hank is trying to hold me accountable now, and I thank him. When he do it. When y'all see that thing come up and it say Hank Merrick and he just say Jim, that's him trying to hold me accountable. And once I get back in, he ain't gonna let me not do it. And I appreciate it.
So you stepped out the gym too?
I'm 200 pounds. Yeah, I stepped out the gym. Yes.
Are you trying to motivate me to go when you ain't listen to Hank?
That's what I'm telling you. Like, we could go together.
What gym you go to?
But right now, none. But I would be willing to join
I
whatever
thought you
gym.
got weights and lifters and all that in your base.
I do, but I need a jump start. It sound
Well, baby girl is.
at her mama house. But it sounds good when you buy this stuff, and then you gotta be motivated to get up and use it. And I'm not currently motivated to get up
So
and
you ain't
use
got
it.
no job, Tommy. So you need to get down there when your wife go to work. Kiss your wife goodbye, have a nice day, honey, and go downstairs and put on your workout video or something.
I
don't
got
know.
a plan. I'll be in the gym by the end of the year. I know that with 100% certainty. That's not me just saying, "Oh, I think I'm gonna." No, I will be.
Why you gotta wait to the end?
I said by the end of the year. That means before the end of the year, I will be.
Why you just can't do it now? Why you just gotta wait for the end? Just do it now.
Because I need something to motivate me. But I have somebody who's willing to go with me and be an accountability partner. But I was trying to offer that same thing to you. We have an agreement that we will start back at the gym. We actually have a date. But I'm just saying, I was willing to do it. You not willing to do it. I'm not mad at you. I'm going to keep asking you about it. And if you ever change your mind, I'm with you, bro, because I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you, especially after you told me, what I'm saying, about what's your sister. So I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. And so I'm willing to work out with you together.
I like the offer, but, I'll have to decline it.
Okay.
I appreciate it, though.
All right.
That's all I got. That's all I got to say. I got to cuss you out today. You've been good.
Well, I appreciate that.
All right. You have a good day, man.
You do the same. He is not no 197 pounds. That's all I'm saying. He is not. He is not. But I mean, it is what it is. And I heard y'all. I read the other day when I told y'all I was like 5'4", 5'5", 200 pounds. You ain't no 200 pounds. Why would I lie about that? Like that's not something to lie about. You don't look like you do. I don't look like it because of the way that I carry it. But I need to lose some weight. Sierra says, motivation is overrated. Discipline is better. That's silly to me. Just is. I understand the kind of new age. Ooh, that's so deep. That's deep. That's deep. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. How do you develop discipline if you're never motivated to start? Sound deep, but it ain't that damn deep. It's really not. But yeah. I mean, I have a plan. I know what's going to happen. I actually know when it's going to happen. But, you know, I don't want to see nothing bad happen to the brother. So that's that. All right. Let me see. Is there anything else? I know I do have to get out of here. Anything else? Anything else? No? Everybody good? I know it's a bit of a delay, so I'm trying to give it just a few moments to, you know, if you got something else, something on your heart, something on your mind, you can share it. And you know, we can talk about it for a second. What is Katrina Newman talking about? Katrina Newman done hijacked the chat. What is Katrina talking about? I did see, I think, Katrina was talking about for a minute that Eddie Murphy thing. And I watched that. I watched the Eddie Murphy thing on Netflix. I got a Netflix account. And none of y'all helped me out. But that's okay. I got one. But yeah, I watched the little Eddie Murphy documentary on Netflix. Watched it last night. It was actually decent. It was decent. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the little Eddie Murphy documentary. I would say, you know, if you like Eddie Murphy or liked Eddie Murphy, I would say it's worth watching. In all honesty, I think they hyped him up a little bit too much. He was funny, but they act like, you know, he's the funniest human being God ever created, and comedy wouldn't be no such thing as comedy without Eddie Murphy. Like, he was funny, but, you know, just a little bit, I hype him up a little bit too much. But that's how they feel about him. You know, who am I to say that they don't feel how they feel? But Sierra says, you didn't acknowledge when I was nice to CK earlier. Because you were being sarcastic in your niceness. So, yeah, I knew what it actually was. I knew what it was. But you don't have to be mean to CK. What platform is that Eddie Murphy doc on? Netflix. It's on Netflix. Oh, let me see. Ron wants to know, can he get a Netflix password? Somebody, you know, I'm willing to make the connection. What you got to trade for a Netflix password? What streaming services do you have? Because I'm certain that there's somebody on here who could use your Netflix password and maybe share their, share a Netflix password with you if you have a password to share with them. You got Paramount Plus, HBO Max. I wouldn't share your Amazon Prime account with nobody. You got Peacock. You got, you know, whatever. Scott says, no, wouldn't that be illegal? No, it's not illegal. There's no law against sharing passwords. it might go against that company's policy, but there's a difference between law and policy. You know that. So yeah, no, it's not illegal to share passwords. Not illegal. James says, I would have helped you out. You should have told me that. You should have told me that. But I mean, I got one now. I got one now. Yeah, I got one now. So I'm good on that. But Andrew says, the way Netflix is set up, you can't share passwords anymore. I think that's not 100% true. You can for a certain amount of time, and then hopefully they don't catch you. If they catch you, then they'll cut it off. But if they don't, then you good. If they don't, then you good. James said, you need any others? Not that I can think of. I think I got everything that I want. I got Apple TV Plus. I got Paramount Plus. I got HBO Max. I got Peacock. I got Amazon Prime. I'm trying to think of, is there anything there's nothing that I can think of that I actually want. I did for a minute need an MGM Plus, but I found a way around that. For a minute, I thought I needed a Hulu. I found a way around Hulu. So I can watch anything on Hulu, MGM Plus. I can't. I'm mad at Amazon Prime because I was trying to watch the second season of The House of David, but now they want you to sign up for some word something or another or whatever it is. They wanted you to sign up. They want you to sign up. It's exclusive to some gospel streaming service or whatever. I'm not doing that. For one show, I'm not signing up for your streaming service to watch one season of one show. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You need to get a Fire Stick. No. I have Amazon Fire TV. And, I had Cody on it and all that kind of stuff. But that's not legal, to have that and to watch those shows. That's not legal. See, Scott, that's where it's illegal. All the people, I got the box and I got the Fire Stick and all that kind of stuff. That stuff is not legal. Sharing passwords is not illegal. But that other stuff is not legal. Now, what's the chances of them, hunting you down and catching you? There's probably not, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you being the government. For whatever reason, I think they looking for me. I think they waiting for me to make a mistake so they can get me. And I don't want to be got. So, yeah, no Fire Stick or nothing. The Fire Stick itself is legal, but using those apps to pirate the programs is not legal. Using the apps to pirate programs is not legal. James says, get a VPN. That don't make it legal. Getting a VPN don't make it legal. And if they out to get you, they can see. They can figure it out. I don't trust it. I'm going to do things that are legal. Maybe, as somebody said, hold on, where is it? I just saw a comment. Lamont says that ain't moral, Emanuel. Might as well buy food stamps. I could see somebody saying it ain't moral, which I don't necessarily agree with. But I could see somebody saying it ain't moral, but to say it ain't, but it is legal. James says it protects you. Could protect you in certain ways, but it doesn't stop. Trust me, if the FBI want to know what you watching, having a VPN is not going to stop them from figuring out what you're watching. It's not. I see the VC, Vernon says the VC box is in a gray area because they are sold by legitimate companies already programmed. That's still not a gray area. See, it's not illegal to have the VC box. It's not illegal to have the programs on the VC box. It becomes illegal when you pirate programs. So there's no gray area there. The box is legal. The programs are legal. But as soon as you watch a program that's pirated, you broke the law. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like say you're at the grocery store, right? And I don't know, somebody drops their you overhear somebody say their social security number. So you have a human being's social security number. You ain't broke the law. Now, when you illegally use that social security number, you broke the law. But just having it, it's not illegal. Having it is the same as the VC box with all the programs on it. Okay, I got this thing. It's not illegal to have this thing. But when I use it for illegal purposes, it's not illegal for me to have your social security number. But when I go and, open up a credit card or something in your name or, I don't know, whatever, then I broke the law. So, yeah, VC box, not illegal. Programs on it, not illegal. Watching programs that you haven't paid for or that you're, pirating, illegal. Katrina says, I have over 10,000 channels, which include free adult channels. Katrina, what are you on today? Do I need to send somebody over to your house? Do I need to send somebody over to your house? Twin. Katrina, give us your phone number. We're going to send Twin over to your house. He can't do a sit-up. But my understanding is, he might take care of you. Vernon says, that's just like when people who used to buy and sell bootleg DVDs. It's illegal for the seller more than it is for the buyer. I'll take my chances with the VC box. And there's a really good chance that nothing will ever come of it. There's a really good chance that nothing will ever come of it. But it could. You are, just so you know, watching stuff on there that you ain't got no business. Like soon as you watch one of them boxing pay-per-views that you ain't got no business watching, you breaking the law. Soon as you watch, you probably won't watch it, but soon as you watch some movie that's still in the theaters that you ain't paid for, you're pirating that movie, you broke the law. They're probably not gonna get you, but I think they trying to get me, so I had to be careful. Lamont says Hosify is legal. All new movies for free. I seriously doubt. I doubt that you watching those movies is legal. I don't know what Hosify is, but my guess is having it on whatever form that looks like is legal. Watching the pirated stuff is not. That's all I want y'all to understand. That's all I want y'all to understand. Having that stuff is legal. If it's illegal, they shouldn't have put it on my VC box. It's not, again, it's not illegal to have the programs. I've never seen a VC box, so I don't know exactly how it's set up. It is not illegal to have them. But as soon as you watch the movie that's in the theater that you don't have the right to watch, that's not illegal. Which is kind of how you can get away with selling those things. Like, it's not illegal to have this. It's not illegal for me to sell this. It might be illegal for them to use it in the way that I know they're going to use it. But it's not illegal to have it and to sell it. James said, explain the VC box. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't have one. Which is why I'll stick with, sharing passwords. Here's my feeling on the sharing passwords thing. For example, I have Paramount Plus. I pay for Paramount Plus. I pay for the right to watch those movies. My account is paid for. The government didn't give it to me. Nobody did. I pay for that. So if someone else uses my password, I've already paid for that. I've already paid for that. It was not against the law. And if Paramount Plus want to say, hey, you can't do that, then they know what to do to not let that happen. But there's no law against it. Which is that why it's very much different than all that other stuff. But again, I'm not telling you. I think maybe Katrina was hacked. Katrina might have been hacked. Just so y'all know, she not necessarily on one tonight. She might have been hacked. Lamont says, Emanuel, stealing is stealing. It's not stealing. It's paid for. That's what I'm telling you. It's not stealing. It is paid for. I paid for it. I got a feeling in a couple days, Katrina gonna come on here and be like, hey, my page was hacked. And a whole lot of stuff was said that wasn't true. James said, can I be your accountability partner and work out? I've lost 4 members of my family due to kidney. But you live across the country. How would that work? I don't know how that would work. I'm not saying it can't. I just don't know how it would. Maybe I'm just not thinking out the box. Because for me, I need somebody to be like, hey, did you go to the gym today? Or, hey, let's go to the gym. What time we going to the gym tomorrow? All right, I'll meet you there at 6 o'clock. All right, see you at 6 o'clock. Hey, it's 5:45. Are you on your way to the gym? Hey, I'm at the gym. Where are you? So if I know, what I'm saying, somebody gonna be like, where you at, bro? I'm here waiting on you. Then, But okay, that's that. Yeah, I got to get out of here. I said I had to go at 5:30. It's almost 6:30. I got to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm going to try to work on all of this greenness. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have it all fixed. I think I got a solution. I have a solution in mind. I'm not 100% sure it'll work. So we'll see. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. As always, I'm talking slow because I'm supposed to be getting ready to click this thing and I don't have it ready. Enjoy y'all evening. And as always, y'all saying I froze. I shouldn't be frozen. But either way, if y'all can see me, cool. If y'all can't, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. As always, be the reason that somebody smiles this evening. Apparently Katrina is gonna be the reason that a few people smile this evening. Until next time, I'm out, y'all. Peace.